Hi, Leo, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Leo may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you because today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what blessings may be moving in your energy or you may be attracting or things that you need to know for the month of April. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, or if you're interested in finding out more about how to schedule a private recorded reading or finding out more about my affordable tier 1 or tier 2 on my Patreon platform, or maybe others of you just want to find out how to purchase those drops, that extra messages or extra content on my Patreon shop. Well, all that information is down below in the description box, as well as the links that go with that. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages. And if you know people in your social circle who you feel may benefit from these channeled messages, then feel free to share my YouTube channel link with them. And remember to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out new content upload or when I go live on my live stream, especially for those subscriber only events. That being said, let's talk a little bit here, Leo, about what's coming, what's happening here in April. Okay. So, first and foremost, you know that uh, Venus is still in retrograde until April 13th. Mercury is still in retrograde until April 2nd. And of course, besides those two dates, there's always that shadow period. Okay, so you may still feel the effects of that. But after that, Venus is gonna go direct, Mercury is gonna go direct. At the end of the month, April 30th, okay, Venus is going to enter Aries. So there we go. A lot of connections, love, self-love, awareness, and all that. So we'll talk about that and those areas as we move along in your reading. But first, just want to let you know this reading is going to be a little bit different. And yes, you're going to need to see it and watch it all the way to the end because I'm going to break it down into three categories. Well, the first one is going to be the overall energy. So the overall potential energy that you may be experiencing or coming across, or blessings or energies that may be crossing your path for the month of April. And then I'm going to break it down into three sections: the beginning of April, mid-April, and the ending of April. Okay. And of course, those energies can crisscross there as everyone's timeline may be a little bit different. Let's take a look at the overall energy here for you, Leo, in the month of April. And we have here the web weaver. I want to say, I want to say Taurus had this message also. So for some of you, there may be here a connection to Taurus. But ooh, interesting. Guess what? Two more just popped out of the um deck here for you, and let's talk about this. So we have here the web weaver. As I said before, Venus and Mercury will still be in retrograde in April. Eventually they're going to go direct, but I do feel that, I feel like half of that time of April, there still will be here some areas where you're still going to be reflecting upon, reevaluating, revisiting something from the past or recent past. Okay. So there is that energy here of still looking at something and something that you're going to find answers to. It's like, I feel that this reflective energy is going to place you in a position where you're going to feel more secure or more, stable in something. Okay, so you do have the number 4 there, so it's going to give you more stability, even though there may be periods here through the month of April that you may still be reflecting about certain things here, either from the past or recent past due to those retrogrades, or there could be something here that you may be assessing or maybe observing here, still connected to maybe that Venus in retrograde or that Mercury in retrograde. Well, the good thing here is, at some point, and I'm assuming here, like a little bit after the 13th, I would say, there is going to be this energy of that Venus in retrograde moving into a direct, energy. It's going to go back into this direct motion. And that may bring you some sense of a bright future or something here strengthening your independence. Bright future says stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. And there may be here this energy reminding you here throughout the month of April that yes, although there may be times that you, like I said, during those retrogrades, still looking at the past or recent past, there is something here of coming over out on the other side with a much sense of depth and stability. And maybe that reflection or that assessment or observing things in that retrograde energy has been beneficial because it's going to give you this sense of like looking at things from a brighter end or from a brighter perspective. For others of you, I feel here that there's this energy of you finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel in something that may have been worrying you here during that Venus in retrograde and during that Mercury in retrograde. And of course, that was from March 2nd through April 13th, and then Mercury retrograde March 15th through April 2nd. So there could have been something there that was a little bit worrisome, and I feel here in the month of April things are going to recalibrate. You do have here independent, and that says bast. Your independence is the foundation for your strength and success. And, I'm getting this like your energy, actually, your energy on both these cards. There's a lot of yellow. So there's a lot here having to do with your solar plex chakra. There may be here an energy of you regaining or strengthening your self-confidence. Okay. And as you know, self-confidence has a lot to do with the solar plex chakra, as does gut level feeling here. Well, let's take a look at the beginning of the month, or the first part of April here. You do have financial health along with blossoming in abundance. I'm not surprised that's there because, as I said, I'm getting here that there's something here that you've been looking at, worrying about, thinking about due to those retrogrades that's going to shift and realign itself for you to be in a position where either A, you're not going to be worrying as much because you may see either a great improvement or a little bit more of improvement in that area. But there's also here a sense of self-confidence that's going to radiate within you. So financial health, of course, we could say that this is financial health, like career and finances, but this could also be in love. Okay, so it could be your love life could be better, stronger, healthier, as well as maybe your mental health, your spiritual health, your emotional health here. However, this may resonate for you in the month of April, there is progress here. There's progress being made, being felt, or being experienced. Let's see what else is coming through for you for the beginning part of April here. All right, let's take a look here. I mean, for some of you, definitely here, there may be some financial opportunities coming your way, or whatever may have felt a little bit kind of teetering in the month of March is going to be shifting and realigning and having a more stable foundation here. Let's take a look at what's coming through. You do have here acceptance. Okay, and what I'm getting here with acceptance is that there may have been some painful truths that you may have had to look at. If it's not truths, it could be here storylines, things that, were making you a little bit uncomfortable, or things that you needed to assess and reassess and observe in order for you to really understand the lesson or the lessons attached or connected to that Venus in retrograde or that Mercury in retrograde. Okay, there is this feeling here of you accepting, not only accepting what you may have learned, but also here accepting that those things needed to happen, or that awareness needed to happen, that reflection needed to happen in order for you to feel more stable in the month of April. Okay, or start regaining that stability. You do have the number 4 here. Okay, so there is the number 4 there. I don't know if you could see it, but you also have the number 4 here. So again, I'm getting angel number 4 here for you coming through for the beginning part of April. Let's take a look. And interesting because April is also the 4th month, right? So very interesting here. Let's see what else is coming through. What else do you need to know, or what other blessings or energies you're going to be calling in your attention here? I'm sorry, in towards your direction. I don't know why I said attention, but okay. Let's see. You have here justice, the energy of Libra, things balancing or rebalancing themselves here. Again, it makes sense because let's see, the beginning of April, we have April 2nd, where Mercury ends that retrograde and then starts moving direct around April 7th, around there. So again, it will be in that direct motion here for Mercury. So again, it's going to restore some type of order. There may be here some sense of a new perspective or you achieving your goal here, especially in an area that you feel that is very valuable. So yes, it says financial, and yes, it could be in career or finances, but this could also be referring to an area of your life that you feel that is very valuable. Okay, so it could be career, it could be love, it could be personal growth or spirituality. All right, let's take a look at what's coming through for you for mid-April. Okay, mid-April. So by mid-April, Venus will be getting itself out of the retrograde energy and it's going to be moving in a direct energy. Okay, so it's going to reroute itself to its normal rotation, and that's going to happen or start happening April 13th. So let's take a look at mid-April here for you. What's coming through? Potential blessings or energies that may be coming in your direction. And you have here, ooh, the person holding the coin along with this cat. It's giving a lot of that Queen of Wands energy in tarot. Now, granted, this is not a tarot deck, this is an oracle deck, but I am seeing here this energy of this woman holding the coin. Now, don't worry about the fact that it says woman. We'll say a person holding the coin. Now, I am getting woman to mean here your yin energy. So there's something here about your intuition, you being much more aligned with your intuition. This could also be you being more in alignment with your financial sector, okay, as well. All right. Now, like I said a little while ago, Venus will go direct starting mid-April. So again, there could be here some finances finally realigning themselves and creating some sense of stability here for you. Now, I'm also feeling that your intuition may be also strong here during this mid-April also. Okay, so there could be something here connected to your intuition being very much on point or giving you valuable insights, hence the reason why that person is holding a pentacle. Okay, all right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you mid-April. Potential blessings or energies here coming through for mid-April. And we have here gratitude, beautiful energy. You may be in this energy or this mindset of an attitude of gratitude, giving thanks to maybe an opportunity that may be coming through for you mid-April. Maybe you'll be celebrating something. Maybe you'll be thankful for something or for someone. However, this may resonate for you here, I do feel that something will be in balance. And whatever balance that may be, you're going to be very grateful because it's feeling here as it's moved you past a situation, circumstance, or event that you were feeling a little bit uncomfortable with when those retrogrades were happening. So there could be here finally feeling a little bit more at ease, feeling a little bit more centered, feeling more independent, feeling more of this sense of confidence here that you may be experiencing mid-April. Okay, now remember, this could be in any area of your life. Let's see what else is coming through for you. And then, of course, we're going to take a look at the last week of April. Okay, and here we have. Ooh, the tower. Like I said, there may be something here, kind of like maybe for some of you, something that you haven't been expecting. And I know usually tower moments have a very big, how can I say, they sometimes we have a misconception of the tower. Now, granted, this is ruled by Mars, and there is a solar eclipse happening March 29th. Okay, so that's on its way happening this week. So if you're watching this before April, this may be connected to that solar eclipse energy in Aries that will be happening March 29th. So if you're watching this after the fact, there may be something that may be happening around that time period that is very much connected to mid April, or it could be connected to other parts of April here for you, okay? So the tower here, well, you have the tower and then you have the sun. So that's actually a good combination. There's going to be clear skies in a way, okay? So whatever the situation, circumstance, or event, remember, Mars is all about that fire, passion, and drive. And there could have been here in or during that solar eclipse in Mars some sense of you finding something out, a sudden change, a revelation, surrendering to the process of whatever the retrogrades were pulling you towards. However, this may resonate for you, there is something here that may be connected to that solar eclipse in Aries, okay, on March 29th, even though I'm channeling messages for April. So there could be here some type of connection. Whatever that is, it could be here a blessing in disguise, or it could be here something that you became aware of that then places you in a position where you hold either that revelation or that information or that insight as very important. It's meaningful. You're happy about this news or this sudden sense of awakening or learning something here, okay? Last but not least, let's take a look at the last segment here, which is the last part of April. As I said at the top of the reading, these timelines could shift here for some of you. So again, timelines are man-made, so just allow yourself to flow with the energy here. Ooh, what wanted to come out though? I saw that peekaboo. Trust. Okay, so saw that peekaboo there. Trust. And let's see what else is coming through for you. And you have here envy. Ooh, interesting, with broken heart in the back. All right. So trust that whatever may be ending for you towards the ending of April may be for your benefit, okay? There could be some lessons here that you either are learning or will learn, okay, towards the ending of April. Now, why I want to talk about, focusing a lot on this energy in that let's unpack what this may mean is because on April 30th, Venus enters Aries, and that's going to be there until June 6th. So there could be something here connected to your either connection, either romantic connection, your marriage, your spouse, or this could be just, if you're single, this could be friends, family, loved ones, or maybe an awareness, something that you're going to find out here, or something that may be connected to this tower moment where you're going to kind of in a way open your eyes, okay? There is envy here. Now, envy could be one or two things. Of course, it could be other people being jealous of you in some way, shape, or form. Or for others of you here, this could be your own self thoughts or self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, okay? That may be pulling on you, pulling or tugging at your heartstrings here, okay? Now, for others of you, this could be here coming to an awareness that there is a need or that it will be required of you to say goodbye to something that you may not want to say goodbye towards. Now, this could be a chapter, this could be a new stage that you're walking towards, this could be, moving, this could be something here connected to leaving something behind, but trusting that whatever is happening is trusting that it's happening for your own good or for your higher good, okay? Let's take a look here at what else is coming through. I'm also getting here you healing from something. So for some of you, towards the ending of April, there could be here some sense of healing, emotional healing of some sorts. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be in any area. Could be, healing from a loss, healing the grief, healing, from, some emotional situation here, circumstance or event that could be non-romantic, and for others of you it will be romantic here, or it may be potentially romantic, okay? Could be an argument, could be a disagreement, okay? Let's take a look here. You do have here, like I mentioned, validation confirmation. You do have here, it says self-love. So for some of you here is you realizing that there is a need or a requirement for you to leave either something or a path or a situation, circumstance, or event behind. Okay, and for you to focus on what's coming up in the near future. Okay, and whatever this is going to require you to pour self love and self care into yourself so that you heal from that emotional. It's coming across as like that emotional revelation, or for others of you, finding out here that maybe something or someone wasn't as honest or as transparent as they should have been, or that you thought they were. Okay, because remember, envy is also about jealousy. So there may be something here about you finding out someone does not have your best interest, and maybe here for some of you is a trusted friend, a colleague, person, person, maybe even family member for some of you. Okay, last but not least, let's take a look here at what's coming through last week of April. What do you need to know here, and what blessings are coming in your direction? Here you have the Page of Coins. Whatever this is a new beginning for you to start a new foundation. It's like you're going to start from a clean slate. Okay, Page of Coins or Page of Pentacles here is you starting a solid beginning. Okay, so it's a new solid beginning that you are building here. And the building of that may require you to say goodbye or make a decision to end something in order to start rebuilding elsewhere. Okay. What I'm also getting here with the Page of Pentacles is that you may be getting some news, some information, some communication here where you are kind of in a way seeing those opportunities that you've been trying to manifest or that you've been manifesting coming into the 3D realm. Actually, you being able to see some sort of improvement, starting to see the stronger foundation here on something that you've been wanting to create or to start or to pivot towards, or maybe even go in a new direction about. I do feel that the Page of Pentacles is talking about the foundation of that and you building on that slowly, but still remembering that you need to pour into yourself as you continue to build in that direction. Leo, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my Patreon channel, or I'll see you on my live. Take care.